morning, everyone. It is another day. I think from this point on, my videos are going to be in more of a chronological order of when I'm filming them. I feel like there's been a few videos that have been like pre-filmed or like batch filmed. I don't know what's the correct term. Just that way I could have videos going out, because not all of them were like vlog type. So I think starting from now, like everything will be in the order as I film them, in a more real, I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm tired. Good morning. I'm going to just talk to you guys about books. Between the next few days, I have bought quite a few books, and I wanted to share those with you. I also just placed an order of some books that will get here, I believe, tomorrow, so we can talk about those too. And I just wanted to share with you guys what I'm reading, what I'm doing, what life is looking like. My allergies are terrible right now. So let's talk about some of the books that I'm currently reading. As I mentioned in my faith books TBR thing, that will be live by the time this is live. I'm currently reading Men Are Like Waffles, Women Are Like Spaghettis. I'm trying to read one faith book a month, so this is my choice for the month. And I just started it, and in their like little note to the reader, I like what they said. They said, "We believe God created us male and female so we would better reflect the awesome image of God. We also believe relationships are an integral part of God's nature, so that every person has a strong desire to be in a supportive, intimate relationship." I really like that, because it's not only just a marriage relationship, but like that can be with friends, family, just understanding one another. So I'm really interested in this book and what it's gonna say. My mom really enjoyed it, and so did my cousin, and I just know a few people that have read it and they only have good things to say. The next book I'm reading is Rock, Paper, Scissors by Alice Feeney, and I feel like so many people have spoken about this book and like it. So far I like it. There's nothing wrong with it. Like, there's a lot of mystery around both these characters, which usually in thrillers, you know, you're suspicious of everyone. So it's just a matter of finding out what's going on. It is more on the creepier side of a suspense thriller book than I've read before. So that is what I've been reading, what I'm doing. I'm trying to stay ahead of my YouTube like videos and schedule, so that I can continue this flow and keep it going, because so far I've been pretty consistent at uploading at least 2 or 3 times a week, and I want to keep that going. So definitely let me know what you guys want to see on this channel. And yeah, right now I've really been enjoying books and reading, and so that's been a lot of my content lately, and it's like beginning of the year goals, things like that. So that's really what my content is right now. But I do want to create things that you guys want to see too. So besides books, let me know what you guys want to see. And yeah, I'm working on some things with my Bible and stuff like that, but you know, it's been hard reading my Bible and just getting back into that rhythm and normal routine of things. So I'm working on that, working on waking up early, working on just reading my Bible. And yeah, so I will chat with you guys in a little bit, and we'll talk about some of the books that I've recently bought on my Kindle, and just books that I plan on reading hopefully soon. I think I'm gonna have to go on a book buying ban, because there's just a lot of books, and I have a lot of physical books. So all right, so I figured I would share some of the newer books that I've just recently bought. I think I mentioned this in another video. I bought I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette McCurdy, and this is her memoir, so I'm excited to read this. I know there is a lot in here. It is, what's the word I'm looking for? There's a lot to unpack here, but I'm excited. I'm really interested in reading this and just seeing what she has to say. On my Kindle,
Right before the year ended, I did buy a couple of books. I did buy a couple of books on my Kindle. I bought The Husband Auditions, and I figured this was just cute. I think it's supposed to be a Christian romance about like the old way of finding a husband and just like a quirky type of thing, so I'm excited for that one. Josh and Hazel's Guide to Not Dating by Christina Lauren, just another one that's been on my list, so I figured I would purchase it. I also bought the Bodyguard, which I did read. That was the first book I read this year so far, and I really enjoyed it, so I want to read more from that author, and that was a clean romance too. And then recently, just this week, or at the end of last week, I did purchase the Eye of the New World, which is a book 1 to the Wheel of Time series, and I know that's a like really big series, like over 15 I think books in this series, so I'm excited to try it and see if it's for me. I know the books are huge. I think the first book is like 800 pages, so we'll see. I do enjoy large series because I like getting like what's the word, reading about the world, learning about the characters, and just really diving in and like, wow, words are hard right now. I cannot remember what words I want to use. The next book I also purchased is Ship of Magic. That's another book that I've been wanting to read and just haven't had the time to pick it up or read it. But some of these books were on like Kindle deals, so I got them for like under $3. So that's why I purchased them now. So, and I also want to read more fantasy this year, so I purchased that one. I think that one's a trilogy, the first book to a trilogy, so I'm excited to read that. I also purchased Mad About You. We'll see, it's a new author. I haven't really heard much about her or this book, so we'll see. And then I also purchased The Invisible Library, which is a book my cousin suggested to me. It is a fantasy-ish world about like time travel in the library, I believe. And she's really enjoyed it, and she's been reading the series, so I did purchase it because it was on sale. It was on like a Kindle deal too, so I got that. So there's a lot of books. I guess I can give you guys an update on Rock Paper Scissors too. We just got to a part, I don't know how much can I say, I don't know what's a spoiler, so I will just like put like something to let you guys know that, just in case this is a spoiler or not. We just got to the point where we're getting someone else's perspective, which I was not expecting, because it's been the husband and wife, just their perspective, and now we just got another person's perspective. So that is exciting. It's interesting. I was not expecting that, so I'm liking the book so far. My battery is dying, so I want to just keep reading it, see what happens, and then start just really getting into all these books. I feel like I'm in a lot of different books. I'm still reading that other physical book, The Younger Wife, but I'm just so much slower in like a physical book. There's some that just catch, like, it depends on the book too, if I can just like throw myself into it and just read. But yeah, so I feel like I have my eyes, brains, hands in a lot of books, and I just need to read them and then just go back to reading one book at a time, because this is a lot. It's a lot for me to handle. It's a lot for me to do. So yeah. Hello everyone. It is the next day. Not really spoken to you guys at all today. I can say, oh, where'd it go? I have been reading this, Men Are Like Waffles, Women Are Like Spaghetti, and I've really been enjoying it. I think if you're in a relationship, or you have friends of the opposite sex, just working on relationships, I think this is a good book to help you understand how other people think, and just to communicate better. So I'm really liking this. My battery is gonna die. So I got my Amazon packages with the books that I ordered. Hopefully I actually haven't opened it. We're gonna open them now. Oh yeah, I also did order this movie. It's called In the Good Old Summertime, with Judy Garland and Van Johnson. I've been wanting to watch. I saw this a long time ago and I wanted to rewatch it. It's a good movie. I did grab a couple of books, and they're books that I wanted to have in The Giver. I wanted to buy The Giver. I'm gonna add that to my list. So these are just some books that I've wanted just to have in my collection as paperbacks, just because, just a lot of books that I feel like we are not going to be able to find later on when things get crazy. And just some books that like our parents probably read in high school that we don't really read anymore, but a lot of them are weirdly almost like they predict things that are gonna happen. I don't know. So I picked up Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury. This one, I believe it's about the burning of books and getting rid of books, things like that. I have not read this one, but I just heard that it's good. Lord of the Flies by William Golding. It's about a group of schoolboys who land on an island with no adult supervisions, but then things happen. I've actually never read this one either. I picked up Animal Farm by George Orwell. I have read this one in school, but it's about animals that are being mistreated on a farm and then they decide to take over. So, and then 1984 by George Orwell. I don't really remember what this book's about. It's also really small and the letters are small. So yeah, I just figured I would buy some of these just to have them and read them. I'm trying to read some more classics, but also I think these, I just feel like people mention these all the time, and they're also like considered, I don't know if they are yet, I could be just saying words, banned books. A lot of books, they don't read these a lot in school anymore apparently, so I do want to give these a read, give Animal Farm a reread, because it's been like over 10 years since I read that, so definitely interested in these. So yeah, so now I'm just here relaxing. I want to do a little bit more reading. I am still reading Rock Paper Scissors. I haven't gotten too much further into it since the last time I spoke to you, but I'm still enjoying it. I want to know what's gonna go down and what exactly is going on, so I'm just gonna keep reading. Maybe I'll check in with you guys later if I get more things done, give you guys an update, and yeah, so I will check in with you guys later on. Guys, I'm reading this book, Rock Paper Scissors, and the more that I read it, the more I'm like, what is going on? It's like you start thinking you're understanding what's happening, and then you find out a little more information and you're like, okay, how does that fit in? So we'll see. All right, everyone, so it is another day. I've finished my book, and once you get to like 70%, everything you think you know is just a lie, and the twists start coming, and it was really good. I really enjoyed the book. Yeah, I thought it was a great read. Was it clean? Oh yeah, it was clean. There was nothing in there. I would say there's like trigger warning in case like you with like, because she does talk about like her infertility for a little bit, but great book overall. Loved it. Having my sister read it because like I need to talk with it. I need to talk with someone about it, and so I'm making her read it so that we can chit chat about it. But just wanted to end this video here. I truly have no idea what I got after I've been like, I was filming consistently for a couple of days and then I just fell off the wagon, but it's fine. I think this was a great book, and that's it. So I'll see you guys in my next one.